Hello, Cancer. Welcome to your reading. So, let's see what's up for you. Let's just dive right in. And yeah, it looks like there is some drama going on. Is there? Or are you nervous? Are you on edge? Waiting for an outcome? Waiting for a reply, perhaps? Um, let's just dive in and see what's going on here. It seems as if you're about to make a difficult choice or that you're waiting for the outcome. Or waiting for karma to strike, something to come to light, perhaps? You have two cards here about justice and fairness, and you might have been cheated out of something, or somebody went back on their word, or something along those lines. So, yeah, you might be nervous as to how this pans out. But let's see what else the cards are telling us, if we can elaborate a little bit more about that. But whatever it is, it seems to be regarding your independence, your security in your home environment or your work environment or your health. It might be related to that as well. Let's just see. In your past, you have the Six of Coins. And this is an energy of paying off karmic debt. And it's about volunteering, giving of your time, giving of your talents, and just giving back to the community. It might also be that somebody is giving you a hand, whatever you need. You might get some funding or forgiven some debt, or you applied for some funds and you got them, or you got the answer that you would get them. For some weird reason, to me, this card is also alimony. Every time I see it, I just see child support or something materialistic or financial pertaining to children. And yeah, dividing the responsibility about children. Yeah, it might also be a job offer that's coming in, or just an opportunity that's coming in. It's just good news. It's a very good card. It's some help, maybe somebody lending you a hand, lending you a car, babysitting your kids or watching your cat or whatever. It's just a very positive, good card coming in here. But it comes in and there's this optimism and hope for the future, and this newfound joy, maybe about your craft or newfound optimism. And then it just, something happens, a snag or something that makes it all a little bit, yeah, scary or difficult or nerve-wracking perhaps. So let's just read your oracle card and what that is about. So you have the Unknown, and this card is telling you, Cancer, that you have to trust, and it will all be revealed in due time. And life is an adventure, and oftentimes opportunities will rise that we don't know how to deal with them. And you're in one of those phases now, or about to enter one, where you just have to trust the process, you have to trust the path, you have to trust the universe to actually deliver what you're trying to manifest or what's best for you. And that's very hard. That's the hardest part of manifesting. It's to believing that it will actually manifest, or that we deserve this, or something good will come to us. That's the hard part. But whatever your situation is, know that all will be revealed and it will end well. Whatever your situation is, whatever your question or worry is, you have to trust that you are safe, Cancer. That's what this message is. That's what this energy is. That you are the path maker, not the pathfinder. You're a manifester. You're a physical manifestation of spirit of the universe, of limitless possibilities. And this card is asking you to tap into that knowledge and trust that power that you have. And just stay aware as you discover new territories and new treasures on this unknown path. So yeah, in the center of your reading here you have that, this optimism, feeling hopeful. So I think whatever this is that came in, it sparked this hope for you, this joy, or whatever it is that comes in here. It has something to do with a child or a young person or somebody playful and young-ish. So this might be a situation pertaining to a child for some of you. At the base, what's driving you and driving your actions and your motives, you have this urge that you want to change. Sorry. That you want to make some changes that you feel are oh, what is happening with my throat chakra? Maybe you want to speak out about something or express something as well. Yeah, so it's the energy of a partnership. So maybe this was a deal, like a partnership, a business partnership, or you might be getting some good advice in your business or in your life in general. You might be getting a mentor. Yeah, and just looking ahead, making those plans, getting ready to expand and to grow and to just keep going and to take something to the next level, perhaps. There's this sense that it just feels like there are so many opportunities, or that this opportunity might be very fruitful or very abundant somehow. But still, even though you have these cards, you have this in your headspace, Cancer, the Five of Swords. And this is a very conflicting card. It's about conflict. It's about your situation or your wishes and your boundaries going on the accord of other people's wishes and needs and boundaries. And that there is a snag or a conflict. Yeah, but it might also be your thoughts, that you have negative thought processes, or that you're beating yourself up mentally. You have low self-worth, perhaps. But this change might also lead to a potential conflict or some friction at your work environment, or with the practical things in your life, or in your home life, or something like that. Whatever it is that has you worried, it might cost you something to take this. Like, you might feel it's bittersweet to accept this or to continue with this, or if you get something, if this is some funding or something that you're granted, maybe you wish you didn't need it at all. Maybe you had to suffer to get it, or it might have been a high price to pay, perhaps. Yeah. And as the unknown card says, it might be that you fear the outcome or how it's going to pan out. You might feel like this is risky, perhaps, or you just don't trust that it's going to pan out in your favor. As I was shuffling as well, I felt the need to take out this card. I felt it was calling for me, but I was very hesitant. Like, I didn't want to take it. I wasn't sure if it would be good or not, and I wasn't sure where to place it, what to do with it. Then you have the Nine of Pentacles. Nine. You have 3 nines here. Oh no, that's not 9, that's 11, but you have 2 nines here. And 9 is all about independence and solitude. So maybe this next step will jeopardize this somehow, or it will take away from your independence or your finances or your status, perhaps, or your success. Or you might be worried that this will not come in for you. Maybe this is whatever is being granted here or happening here in the recent past. You might worry that it's not going to pan out. In your immediate future, you have the moon. And the moon is all about how things might not be what it seems, or that there are some unknowns or secrets at this time. So I think in the immediate future, you're still not going to have the answers. You're still not going to have the outcome. It's going to take some time, perhaps. And it's not coming, it's coming within a few weeks, but maybe not as soon as you would hope or wish for or expect. The moon is also about your emotions. So perhaps you are very emotional at this time. So, as I was talking about the Five of Swords, you might be triggered, or you might be depressed, or have some very difficult demons to grapple with right now. Maybe from your past. Maybe it's pessimism. I feel for some there's an uncertainty here, again, as should I accept, should I not, what's the right choice? Because I see her keys here and I feel like what key to use, like which one should I use, which one should I choose, and which one is going to fit. In your hopes and fears, Cancer, you have the Queen of Cups. So she is all about that intuition. The Moon card is also about intuition as well. I'm following that. But here it is. I have that sense that there is a hope that somebody is going to pick up on something, like pick up what you put down, or you hope that they will see some hints or some clues if they just follow the path of that. Or that they will do something or make the first move. There's just this energy of hoping someone will make a certain move or recognize something for what it is. But this is also about healing and intuition, but healing as in having faced all your demons and your memories, your painful feelings. And that's why she is so powerful, because she has felt it all. There is nothing left for her to lose. She has faced her fears, faced her demons, and thus it loses power over her. So she has taken that power back. Let me see what else I can see here. If it's a woman, it's a very loving mother or a very loving partner. It might be your friend. And of course, it might be a man as well. Gender doesn't matter. And it's somebody who's balanced and at peace. If she's a loving partner, she might be very empathetic, or a friend, or just anyone in your life. It's a water sign, somebody with a lot of water in their chart, perhaps. Cancer, Scorpio, or Pisces. So this can indeed be you as well, Cancer, that you have stepped into your power, that you're hoping that after all of this agony and mental difficulties and emotional difficulties, that you will end up on your feet in your power, in your element, that you will have that balance and that you will take away the power from those demons. Yeah, she's also about those psychic abilities and clarity and serenity. So maybe you're striving for that, or hoping that whenever this has been closed off and finished, that you will end up here. In your environment, you have the Justice card. So this might be a legal conflict. It might be something, a court case. It might be mediation, or that you're filing for something, fighting for your rights or what's owed to you, perhaps. Or you're struggling to find that balance and harmony within yourself. This is all about cause and effect and karma, about karma happening. And if this is a legal outcome, it's favorable for you. And it's in your environment card. So this might be something that is taking up a lot of your focus at this time. Maybe a conflict or some court matters. But it's also about this energy of honesty and integrity. So it's very good that this is in your environment. What's coming in for you the next week? So you have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is a very fiery energy. It's a swift and passionate energy. So it might be a fire sign coming in, a Leo, Sag, or Aries. Someone charming, maybe somebody wooing you, maybe some dating, wanting to date you, yeah. This energy is very bold. So this might be changes or movements. It might be a new job, a new house. It's just an adventure and a very bold one. And it's passionate. This card is just so passionate. It's about confidence and changes. So this energy is coming in for you. It might be a person, but this might be a transformative energy in your life at this time. In your outcome, where is it? Here you have it. I love to see this. You have the King of Swords, Cancer. I freaking love that. So this is an energy of justice and fairness and reason. So that's your outcome. Whatever this is, I love it. This is a fair leader, somebody with a very fair judgment, somebody logical, rational, and not afraid to make enemies. Like, this person has so much integrity. They will only do what's right. And they're not afraid of rubbing somebody the wrong way. And whatever it is, this is the energy of turning knowledge into action swiftly. So if there is some information that needs to come to light here, it's being made right very quickly and it's being turned into action. And I love to see that. But let's get you some advice here quickly before the video is too long. Please give us some advice for Cancer. Work through your fears, Cancer. And your hard work is paying off. A fiery climax approaches. So it's going to be okay, definitely. We have the confirmation over and over, Cancer. It's paying off. Just don't be afraid. Have that knowledge that you are the path maker, not the pathfinder. And it's ending in your favor.